Today we are going to see how to create EC2 instances, and then inside those EC2 instances how to set up a Windows server and a Linux server. So let me log into my account. So I'm logged into my account. This is a North Virginia region account. Here you see on the top, and now I will go to my EC2 instance and I will utilize this lab. Okay, so what we are doing is we are configuring EC2 Windows instance as an IAS server. So you see there are so many web servers, Nginx, Apache, so they are more for Linux devices. This one is for Windows device. Okay, so let me go step by step. Okay, but before doing this, I need to do certain things. Okay, so now I'm going step by step. So I've already logged into my account, and I've selected a region US East one. In this case, North Virginia. I've selected North Virginia US East and availability zone as well, right? And I'm inside my EC2 here. Now here in EC2, I now know that I already have some key pairs. So what is a key pair? So imagine I have this machine and I need to connect to this machine. So in order to do that, I need to generate some credentials, some security features. So you can do it from this key pair. So I already have it created, but if you want to create, you click on this create key pair, and once you select whether you want an RSA, a PEM file or a PPK file. So this is mostly used with PuTTY software for Windows machine, but PEM is generally used. So if you go with this PEM file with an RSA encryption type, so there are other encryptions, but this is a very widely used reverse Shamir Abelman, and I can just give any dummy name for this. And once I create it, it will give me a CSV file. I'm cancelling it because I've already created. This is my file, okay, which I already have in my system. But yeah, this is the way we can go to key pair. Similarly, we can. I'll show you how to create security group, etc. But I already have created here. So okay, now going back to the lab, what we are going to do is we are going to raise an EC2 machine with a free image T2 micro, and we are using an operating system image of Windows. Okay, so let's say machine, and I will create a new machine, and I'll launch instance. So when I click on launch instance, so if I say Windows web server, it will give me so many machines. So now if I select Windows, so it is saying 225 base, but 225 base only comes with T3 micro, but we are not going with that. We are going to select 2024. One second, yeah, 22 base. We can go for this free tier eligible. Okay, and this one is using T2 micro. Okay, now so here, so either you create a new pair which I showed, or you can use an existing pair. I'm already using my pair, and if I click here, it gives me a VPC. So this is my virtual private network. It gives me inside this virtual private network, I have a subnet. So what the subnet means is I can use which availability zone. So I'm going with the basic subset. No preference here. It will auto select, and these we will talk later. So here's the thing: security group. So we can create a security group. We can give a name to some security group, SG123, etc. And then we can provide a description, and we can add whether it's an RDP protocol or whatever. In this case, because we are going to connect to a 3389 TCP port, which uses a remote desktop login, so the port range is 3389, so we have to add this rule for the security, but I'm not using it because I already have this, and I'm going to use my security group. Now here in advance, I just need to see some things that, okay, I don't need anything in the advanced details. I just have to see whether it's a standard credit specification. Don't go for unlimited, just the standard is okay for now. Need not to worry about all these things. Basic, enable, V2 token, okay. And now we have all the summary here, right? And one more thing here is in this, if we have a preference, we can select it. Yeah, that's it. And now I'm gonna go and launch this instance. Okay, so now if I go and see all the instances, so the Windows web server is here. So now we go here, we click on connect to it, RDP client. Now if I open my RDP, okay, so I will bring my RDP connection here. So what I'll do is I'll copy this, public DNS, and I click it here. This, and the username is administrator. If I get password, it will decrypt the password from. Okay, let me get the password for this. Directory credentials. So let me get this password. Okay. Okay, so it will take some time, you see, at least 4 minutes. So I'm just waiting here to get this screen. I hope this will be fine now. Okay. So now I'm just going to upload my key. So let me go to desktop, and in my key pairs I am uploading my key, and it will decrypt the password. So this is the password. Okay, and now I'm going back to my connection, and it will ask here the password. It will ask for the password now. Let it connect. Now it is a little slow, but okay, something happened. So we'll see what we have. So I'll copy this again, and copy it here, and when I connect, and this is the password I need to do. It's an RDP file. Let me just go like this. This is an RDP file, the web server. What is the problem here? Let's cancel it. Go back to RDP. Desktop. Here we can just refresh this page just for a second and see what's happening. RDP client. Okay. Administrator is fine. We are going this. Okay. We are pasting it here. And our username is administrator. Let's go back here. Once we connect, it will ask for the password, but before that, let's decrypt the password. Okay, and now connect. Hopefully it will work this time. Let's see what is the problem. I'm not sure. Let me just check the lab, what it is showing. We have done the status check. It's running. Why would not this computer or something is happening, some problem. I'm not sure why it's saying. Okay, let me kill this instance and I will restart another instance. Everything is running fine actually, but let me delete this instance and I'll rerun again. Okay, yes, so let You see what is the instance, Windows T2 Micro. Yeah, okay. Let's just refresh. Shutting down. Let's launch an instance. Windows Web Server. Your Windows image. Base 2022. T2 Micro. We have an existing key pair. Network settings, we have the basic VPC install. Selecting existing VPC group, and then everything is same. Launch it. Into this instance. Okay. I will connect to this RDP Connect. It will take some time, so let's just this DNS, and I'll use my RDP, my remote desktop connection, and I will paste this DNS here. Then I'll go for the username, I'll copy it. Now we'll connect and let's see what it is showing. Hopefully it will work this time. I'm not sure, something is happening. I need to restart my machine. Something is not right. If I get password, that is okay. But the idea is once we have it, and once we have it running, so that will launch our machine. Now once the machine is launched, we can go inside the machine, which I wanted to show you, but it's not working. But I'll do the same thing in a Linux just now. So once we have it, we need to just install the IIS web server, and which we can do using these steps. And once we have it, we can just go check some rules, and that way we can access our homepage. And after doing everything, we can just do the cleanup after selecting and terminating the instance. So that's for the Windows machine, which somehow didn't work. Let's see for, let me cancel this instance and run a Windows instance, Linux instance, sorry. Why is it not connecting? Anyway, leave it. I'm just going to cancel it. I've terminated this instance. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do exact same thing but on a Linux machine. So all the things are same except for the name tag and the instance application image, which is Amazon Linux in this case. Everything is the same. One thing I will show you here. I'm going here. I'm selecting Linux web server, Amazon Linux, and we have 2023 AMI is in the, sorry, 2023 AMI. This is a free tier enabled. I'm selecting it. I'm selecting my existing pair. I'm selecting my existing security group. And I'll also show you what is in the security group. And now everything is as per the, okay, subnet we don't need, because it is already in here. We can just do a US East 1A availability zone, but none is also fine, not a problem. And after that we will launch the instance. I think it's launched successfully. It is running, and let's do the status check. It's currently in progress. It's still initializing. We'll refresh and see. It should be a 2 check. Let's do a top refresh. Let's go inside this and see what we are going to do here. So we have our instance running. Okay, let's just check the security for this, and this way we will know what the security group contains, and we have to edit some inbound rule. I've already edited, but I'll show you. So here, it's still initializing. If I go here and click on security, I have the security group. Now here you see, I already have SSH connection, RDP and HTTP. Since this is an Linux machine and we need to connect to it, we need to enable the SSH port 22. Okay, and it is enabled for all the internet. But if I don't have it, then I have to edit. Okay, RDP was from the previous session of the Windows. That is where it is capturing. Okay, so I'm not doing any changes, just to show you. Now going back to this instance, Linux web server. Let's see what it is showing. Okay, some status check is still happening. Now, okay, I will show you. Now I will do an SSH connect after the instance checks are done, and then we will install the Apache Linux server inside it, and then we'll place our website, and then I'll show you how the web server works. Okay, why is it not working now? Okay, let's just see whether we are able to connect to it. Okay, so this is an SSH client. Okay. Now, how we are going to do it? We are opening the PowerShell. Okay, so this is the PowerShell, and if I go by the steps, we are connecting the PowerShell client using that command. So I need to first go to where I have the key, right? And then I will connect to this instance. This is the whole command. So let me go to the folder, cd desktop, and then Apex Cloud, and then key pairs. So here I have this key, right? And I will do a chmod 400 on it. Okay, leave it. I think it will work. Simply, I'll just copy this command here, and now just see. I will just yes, and now I'm connected to this instance. Now what we have to do is we have to install the server in it. So for that we have to do some installation commands. So first of all, we are installing Apache and Git software. So for that we are using sudo in this command, dnf install httpd git with a yes condition. Sudo dnf install httpd and git -y. So it's installing. Yes, it is installing. So now we have that's completed. When we are enabling these services, what services we are enabling? We are enabling systemctl, using the systemctl command, we are starting the server HTTPD and we are enabling the HTTPD. So we are doing it in one line. Sudo ctl start HTTPD ampersand system ctl enable HTTPD. Okay, well to enable. Okay, I should have entered as a sudo user, but why is it not allowing me? Let's see how I connect it. I think I use SSH. The only thing I need to check here is if I have the right permissions. Sudo su, I'm root now, and now I will do sudo system ctl start httpd enable. Okay, so this is enabled now. Now we're just cloning this. Let's go to this cd var html. Is this enabled or not? It should be enabled. Var www. Okay, we have it. Now what we are going to do is we are pasting this file from get into this folder. Var. Okay, so now it's cloned here. So now if you use this instance ID, we can see, one second, I need to go to this instance IPv4 public DNS. Let's do this. If I click this, I can see the website in motion. Like this. You see? So this is the website we have. Now if I delete this website from here, no, so if I everything, I'm just deleting everything. Okay, now if I just do it, I think it's not working. So that means server is created. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just exiting this and power off. Okay, I cannot do it, but I'll just close it from here and go into this thing and go into all the instances and see everything is working with the status checks are out. We have also checked the website running, and I will just terminate this instance. Okay, this is also shutting down, terminating. Now the last thing is, so we'll do the exact same thing, but instead of typing the command, we will use user data. Okay, so we will add these command into the user data. Everything else is same. Okay, so let me do it fast. I'm going here, Linux web server user data. I'm selecting Amazon Linux, dtype micro, keypad existing, network setting, security group, availability zone A, Then we have the existing group. Not doing much in the advanced details. I'm just adding the either choose a file or directly copy it. I'm copying it here from here. So this is exactly same thing what we did there. I'll just copy one by one. Okay, I think I need to add bin bash, but let's see whether it's working or not. I think it'll work. Okay. Now, if I launch the instance, it will go through these steps one by one, and then we can just see it in the new instance. Okay, let's just launch it. Let's see. Okay. Now we are going to this instance. Okay, it's initializing. Let's say if it is running. All the checks are in progress or not. Okay, let's go inside this. There is this IPv4, and if I see whatever I've done manually, it will be done automatically here, and we should be able to see the website directly. Okay, let it come up. Okay, it is still loading, I believe, because the initialization checks are not done yet. It is still making the server in the background. Let's just refresh it, see what it is showing. Maybe it is done. Okay, let's just wait for 2 minutes. You see all the terminated instances what you see here. So these, because this is in this session, but when you try it later, these are all being removed, and you will only see the stop and the running ones. Maybe not now, but after the next session, when you log in or after some time, these will be done. Okay, so let me refresh it. Hopefully it will be up this time. Okay, let it initialize, and then we'll see. Two more minutes, and then we'll finish it. Okay, you see all the two checks passed, so hopefully this will run now. It's not running, so maybe some issues. Why is it not running? Because it is not a bash file. So let's connect to this instance. Okay, using this SSH client, which is this. Let me open the PowerShell. So the script what we ran because I forgot to add in bin bash, shebang bin bash on top of it, so it didn't work. But let me just run it again. 1 second, guys. Let me exit this. Yes, because it is a let me just terminate this. Okay, I'll just search shebang line. Okay, line bin bash. Bin bash. Exclamation bin bash. Okay. I'll just go here, I'll launch an instance. Linux web server, view your data, Amazon machine image, T2 micro, then we can just use first availability zone 1A, existing security group, and advanced details we will add nothing here, we will just add the data. Bin bash, and now we will copy the data from here. So this is going to be our third line. Input tone, this is second line. And then these are input tone. This is third line. Okay, I hope this will work now. I will launch the instance. Go to this instance. Hopefully, let's see what is the public DNS of this. It is running. Checks are in progress. Hopefully, it will work this time. There's a tag or input data, nothing. We have the details here. And security, we have already added these ports. Storage, we have nothing. And monitoring, it's currently running. We'll just copy the public IPv4 DNS to check whether we have this image or not. I'll just go back, it is initializing. Just let's go to our instance and see. Yes, you see, though, because it was not set up, the header line, that's why it was not considering it as a bash script. But if you have all your parameters in place, you can go ahead and provide the user data and to run the instance with all the instruction. If there is an error, it won't, as we just saw in the previous case. So I hope this is clear, and we have covered launching a Windows web server and Linux web server manually and with the input user data. The Linux web server didn't work somehow, but it is the exact same process. But instead of an HTTPD, there is a different command which we have seen. I think there's some issue with my RDP session manager, but it should be fine. So yeah, I'm now checking which instances are running and which are closed, and then I'll shut down all of them. So I'll shut down these two. Let me terminate these two. And stop. Okay. So now I have all of terminated. So yeah, that's now it will be gone. So if you see, because my EC2 instance is terminated, so after some time you won't see this website. After it refreshes, it will be over. I hope it will just run fast. Yeah, because it is shutting down, so it is not showing. Yep, so it can't be read because there is no such server in place. Yeah, so yeah, thank you very much. I will stop the recording for now. And this is how we can create web servers in both Windows and Linux virtual machines on the AWS EC2 instances. Thank you.